Welcome. Welcome to Convos and Cocktails with TJ. Thank y'all for coming through to vibe with me tonight. I am back with another interesting topic. Tonight we are talking about digital relationships. We had a sister send in a topic saying she has a gentleman that she is digging, but she is confused as to where they stand. She said that they text a whole lot, they talk a whole lot, like every day, but they rarely see one another. So once she started giving me the tea, I was like, this sounds like a digital online relationship. So that's what we are going to be talking about tonight. Some signs and symptoms that will let you know if you just may be in a relationship that's just that, digital, that isn't going anywhere other than online. So that's what we are going to be talking about tonight. And y'all can hear my computer love playing in the background. Before we do that, this is Convos and Cocktails with TJ. So you are supposed to be drinking with me. Make sure you drop down in the comments what you are sipping on tonight. What is in your glass, your red cup, your bottle. I am sipping on Balt Vodka. I have a little miniature here. Our official sponsors. Balt is black owned, all natural, no GMO. You never have to worry about waking up with a headache or a hangover. I am drinking mine hood lemonade style. The easiest way, you guys, to get Balt to mix any type of lemonade and it tastes bar quality. All I did was add lemonade, strawberries, and some lemons to garnish, and I am drinking it hood lemonade style in honor of my book. All right. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this topic. Tonight we are talking about digital relationships and just some signs that may make you know if that is what you have going on. You know, we are in the digital age totally. You know, we can all see the end of cash coming. You know, sometimes the other day I was at an event and the people didn't even take cash. You got cash out because we don't take cash. So we are, you know, in this whole digital time. You know, we're in a time of online dating, you know, dating sites, you know, where people go to find dates and to find people of the opposite or the same sex, you know, whatever you're into. So we are kind of in that realm. You know what I mean? Even if you are not a person that does dating sites or that consider yourself to online date, most likely you've met someone, you know, through a social media site or had somebody in your inbox trying to get with you, you know, so it is a whole thing. It is the time that we're in, as far as people, you know, hooking up digitally. But the problem comes in, and that's what the sister that sent this topic is saying, is that, okay, she has a guy that she met online. So of course, all of their interactions started online, you know, and they, according to her, just have this awesome connection. You know, they talk every day, they text every day, good morning, how's your day going? And she has this deep emotional feeling for him based on the text and things that they have together. The issue is that they never, I'm not going to say never, because she said that in the 6 months that they have been talking online, that they've seen each other about 5 times. And of those 5 times, they've gotten it down 3. So this is where, to me, the digital relationship can become kind of an issue. Because ladies, I know that sometimes we are the more emotional creatures. But if you meet a guy online and you're talking to him, you know, texting to him every day, and he isn't making any effort to see you, then maybe the digital relationship is all that he wants. Sometimes we go get so intertwined emotionally that you've been talking to this guy. You feel like you have this great connection, and then when you finally do get to see him, it's like, you're right to the passionate part of the relationship, even though this is your first or second time seeing him, because you feel like we've been talking, you know, we know each other, but really, do you really know this person? So I thought that her bringing that up was just a good topic to bring, to talk to other people and kind of figure out, is this a thing? Because with one another. You know what I mean? And I think, this goes back to like the whole catfish. I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched the show Catfish, but it's kind of based on, these type of relationships where you meet people that you've never seen in real life, but you feel like you're in love. Like you have this whole connection and vibe with a person that you've never met, that you've never touched, that you've never looked in the eyes. You know what I mean? And I think, and a lot of time, these people, get crushed because they finally meet these people, and these people are nothing like what they think they are. And to me, that is, and I'm gonna drink that. To me, that's the danger in it. You know what I mean? The danger in it to me is, people falling for the social person or the person that they think they are, but it's not genuinely the person that they're getting. And I know what you mean, because let's face it, you guys, social media, we all put our best foot forward on social media. So sometimes people may fall for your social media persona. You know what I mean? Beyonce wake up like that, but most of us don't. But we don't post those pictures, do we? When we just getting up, nothing ready, because we put our best foot forward. So you have to realize, if you are meeting somebody on a social media platform, you are seeing their best foot forward. You are not seeing everything that is entailed with that person. So I think that it's okay to meet somebody online, but is the relationship staying online? And that's what we are talking about tonight. So to give some points, some signs, that you just may be in a solely digital relationship that may not be moving past that it may be just a digital relationship that you are in. So if most of your interaction is text, phone calls, social media DMs, you may just be in a it's just, you may be, meaning that because you talk to this person every day, because you communicate so much, you've grown this affection for this person. See them, your hormones, everything. So you go and talk for this, but this is your first or second time meeting. So if you are in a relationship with someone that you talk to and text damn near every day, but you barely see, and whenever you do see them, it turns into a sexual situation, that could also be a sign of a digital relationship. Another sign may be if you've never met anybody that's close to them. If you've never met a friend, a family member, you call yourself being in a relationship, but you've never met anybody that's close to him. Not none of his friends or her. None of their family members. You really don't know anything about them other than what they are putting out to you over whatever digital platform you guys are communicating on. So if that is the case, then you could very well be in a digital relationship. And another thing that I wrote down is the person that sent in this topic, just for you guys that are just joining us and kind of, to know why we're talking about this. We had a lady sent in a topic saying that she's met this guy that she is absolutely smitten with. She just likes everything about him. They talk every day, they text every day, but still, she is wondering where they stand. Where is this going? So I had to ask questions because the digital relationship wasn't the original topic. The topic was, can I get some advice on how do I know where this is going? So I started asking her questions, like how often do you see each other, things like that. And she don't see him that much. Yes, they talk, but they do not see each other much at all. He's been promising her for months, I'm going to make more time. Now, there is a YouTuber called Love Dorsey. I don't know if you guys ever watched her. But she had a video where she was talking about something similar to this topic. And she made an excellent damn point. When you think about a guy that really likes you, one thing about guys, most guys, is that if they damn want you, you are going to know. That's first off, because they are going to be actively, or even aggressively trying to do things, take you out on a date, just doing things to show you that they want to be there. So if you start off talking to somebody on one of these digital platforms, think about it. Whatever a man wants, he is going to go get. If there is a pair of shoes that a man wants, he gonna go to the store to see about them damn shoes, try them on, see if they fit. You know what I mean? If he want a new car, he gonna go see about that new car. He want to touch it. He want to sit in it. He want to test drive it. Make sure that it's fit for you, for them. So it's the same thing with us ladies. If a man is really, digging you, really, interested in seeing what you are about, then he needs to take out time to come and see you. The relationship should not be, unless that's what you want. It should not be just solely online. All y'all do is text and talk. Y'all don't do nothing. And then when he do come, y'all straight into sex. That just will make me think that maybe the guy, has alternative, I can't say it right now, but maybe he has other motives. Maybe he does like you, but maybe he does not want to take it to the level that you may be thinking that it's going to. You know what I mean? And I think that sometimes just because women, we are the more emotional creatures. And sometimes when somebody just, putting all that fucking sweet shit in your ear like that, you start to feel some type of way. You talking to him every day, texting him every day. You like, damn, this gonna be babe. But in his mind, he's thinking, hey, this is my digital friend. What me and her have is online. But I break off every once in a while when I see her. So I just think that, in the age that we are living in, that we all need to be mindful. It's okay to be in a digital relationship if that's what you want. If you and the guy have made up your mind and said to one another, we are going to have a digital relationship. We're going to talk, we're going to text, maybe some phone sex sometimes or whatever, but that is as far as this goes. And that's cool because up front, you two have, let each other know what it is. But when you have these situations that people are in these relationships and they're all wrapped up, all in love, feeling like it's going somewhere, and the person on the other end already know that it is just that, a digital relationship, and it's not going any further. So for the sister that sent in this topic, what I can say to you is I think that we as women, we do have this intuition, and that's why she's asking herself, where is this going? Because something isn't right, and we know how it is when a man is coming for us. You know, you can tell when a man likes you and when he's aggressively pursuing something with you. So if you're talking to this guy every day, but he's never saying, let's go have dinner, or come over where I am, let me come over where you are. Even if you're not spending no money, let's go drive down to the beach. He's not making any effort at all to be with you personally. The only way that he wants to be with you is through a text message, through a DM, or through a phone. I mean, or a computer. I mean, what are we doing here? You know? So you guys make sure to chime in. If you have any advice for the young lady, please come through and chime in on that. Now, while I am waiting for you, some of you to come through, we are going to have a word from our sponsors, Vault Vodka.
You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. Hello, I can do you right. Girl, you tired of looking
for it. All right, and you guys, that is Vault Vodka, our official sponsors. Remember that Vault is Black owned, no GMO, all natural. You never have to worry about waking up with a headache or a hangover. VaultVodka.com is where you can get your very own bottle. And at the end of the live, I will drop down in the comments other places if you are locally that you can purchase. So tonight we are talking about, and you know what, before I go on, you guys, this month, May 2021, is my official book and birthday tour month. Most of you know that I have a new book that just dropped called Dangerously in Love. So I am currently around town performing, setting up book tables in promotion of my book. Excuse me. Amazon and Kindle Unlimited, you can get it, or TJ Hope Presents, you can get your very own. I'm going to show you guys real quickly the book trailer for my new book, Dangerously in Love.
Before you go, whoa, let's pop another ecstasy, and roll one more before you go. Let's pour a cup of Hennessy, and roll one more before you go. I jump up and I splash, she keep shaking that ass, she popping that, I'm popping the Zan. Let's pop another ecstasy, and roll one more before you go. You don't have to leave if you don't wanna go. Sipping on that lean got me moving slow. Smoking Hercules in the studio. Come about them jinx, get down on your knees.
Yes, and Nia J Cosmetics says, oh my God, the book is so good. I'm almost done reading it. Thank you so much. And all of you over on Instagram, thank y'all for coming through. Bully the God, Shaky Benz, Mo _ Avita, and Nia J Cosmetics. Thank you all for coming through to vibe with me. Now tonight, just to catch everybody up on what we are talking about tonight, we had a viewer send in a topic saying that she's met this guy that she is absolutely smitten with. That they talk every day, they text every day, but now time is going on. They've known each other for about 6 months and have seen each other in person about 5 times in 6 months. She says that the relationship started online, and that seems to be what it is. He just isn't putting forth that extra effort. She's kind of asking for our advice as to, you know, what could be going on if we think that the relationship is going any further than this. So if it's going to be, you know, and excuse me, you guys, my drink getting to me there. And I just think that her situation is not an uncommon one in the times that we are in. With the pandemic and everything, we meet people online. That's like one of the number one places now that people meet each other is online. And that's not the issue. But the issue is, just like any other relationship, when you meet somebody, you need to find out from the gate what the expectations are. Is that person wanting the same things out of it that you want? Because it just seems in this situation that she, is smitten with him, wondering where it's going and hoping that it's going to turn into, a real relationship. But it doesn't seem like to me he is thinking that. Because I was making the example earlier that men tend to go after what they want. You know what I mean? And that's not just alpha men. Beta men even, if they want you, you usually know. You're going to at least know that they like you. You know what I mean? So I just think that I was making an example, if a man wants a new pair of damn shoes, he going to go to the doggone store, look at those shoes, try them on, because that is something that he really wants. So he going to go get them. The same thing if he want a new car. He's going to go to the car dealership, touch that car, sit in that car, test drive that car, make sure that that is the one that he wants. And if, he is looking for a life partner the way that the lady that sent this in, then he should be coming to check on her, check her out. You know what I mean? Test drive. You know what I mean? All that good stuff. So to me, I just think that we, people, I'm not even going to just say ladies, because men, get caught up too. I think we've all seen episodes of the Catfish show, where these people actually fall in love with people that they've never met. And then when they meet them, a lot of times they're nothing like who they thought that they fell in love with. So I just think that, as people living in this whole digital realm, that we need to be careful, with our emotions, who we're getting involved with, and that we need to demand, for people to see us in person. If all you want is a digital relationship, because I get it. There are people out there that don't really want a physical relationship. They might be lonely, bored, and they just want someone to communicate with. So for that type of person, they really don't want anything more. So, hey, ideal situation. But for the lady, people like the lady that sent in the topic, she wants more. She is actively looking for a boo, her future husband. So for her, this is a problem, because you are spending emotional time and resources on someone that is not checking for you. So we did go over just some things that may make you know if you are in that type of situation. And if there's anybody here that has any insight, or even any what do you call it, advice for the lady that sent in this topic, please make sure to drop down in the comments. If you think she's wasting her time, if you have some type of advice as to maybe something that she can do to see where his head really is. I did ask her, well, have you talked to him, about the time issue? And she says he just keep promising. He says he has a very busy life. He work and he do this and that, and he's going to do better. But again, they have been, I guess you call it dating, digital dating, for 6 months, and she's only seen him 5 times in 6 months. And 3 of those times they had sex. So I just don't want her to be putting herself in a situation where she's getting all wrapped up in this guy, and he might be like, I don't even have to invest much in this. All I got to do is make sure I keep my good mornings. How your day going? Make sure I'm communicating with her every day. And then when I do see her, 3 times out of 5, I'm going to get me some, So one thing about, when you send your topic in to Convos and Cocktails with TJ is that we do be real with it. We don't sugarcoat shit. We try to let you know exactly what it is. And in this situation, I don't know. It just seems like you guys are not on the same page. You are thinking that you guys are in a whole relationship, And from what you are telling us, you're in a whole digital relationship. There's nothing that she told me that would make me think that this guy is thinking of going any further with her than what they are doing. You know? And I think that as women, we need to demand better. If you feel like, you want a relationship with him and all you have is a digital relationship, you only talk through DM, you only talk through text and phone, he's always too busy other than to do that, then is that what you want? She also said she talked to him about it. Y'all, they've been together 6 months. She's seen him 5 times in 6 months. And they've had sex 3 of those times. And the very first time that they saw each other, they did it. And she said she did not look at it as like a one night stand or her giving it up on the first night, because they have a connection. Because they had been talking for like a whole month and a half, learning all kind of things about each other, and getting all intertwined. So when they finally met in person, she felt like, she's known him, that it was absolutely cool to lay down with him because that's her babe. I don't know, you guys. Like, what do you guys think? Does anybody else have any insight or advice for her on this? I mean, to me, it sounds like game, just like a new form of game. And you know what they say? Don't hate the player, hate the game. You know what I mean? And I just say that because I have like a lot of male, cousins and things like that kind of just put me down, sometimes on men and the way that men are. And you do still have a group of men that right now are not looking for a relationship. They're looking to get laid. They are still going through that whole process of soaring their oats, which I think that men need to do. So when you realize, like, think she might not be the only one. Because if he isn't looking for that and he kind of got it in his head, okay, hold on. So I really don't have to even go see them. All I have to do is make her feel good. Make sure I'm saying my good mornings, how you doing, acting like I'm getting to know her. And when I get there, just free, she just gonna spread them, So I guess I not only the lady that sent in this topic, but anybody else that's watching, y'all be mindful. Be mindful. Because you can't hate the damn player. You gotta hate the game. And I could just imagine this same guy, that's texting her and doing all that. She probably not the only one. He might have got him a list of 3 or 4. He go down there, good morning, beautiful. Good morning, sexy. He going down the list, good morning. And all of them thinking they in a relationship when it is purely digital contact, And I think that, that is the thing about the digital age, that in some instances is just getting us away from traditional meeting people, having to look a person in their damn eye, see what they damn smell like. You know what I mean? Up close and personal. I could see it, but damn, come in my presence. Let me see what your skin feel like. What you smell like. Because I'm going to tell you, when I was doing the dating sites, y'all, I met a guy that lived in Boynton. I ain't going to tell no names or nothing like that. Online, he was so chocolate. Y'all know, like that Morris chestnut type fucking chocolate. I was like, damn, daddy, fine. So we meet up at a mutual spot and everything. Y'all, his breath was so stinky. God damn. Oh, man, breath was so stank, y'all. I don't know what happened. And then I'm sitting up here trying to offer him gum, pep, whatever it was I had in my purse, something to freshen up that damn breath. And he was like, he good. Oh, baby. The whole time it was so bad, y'all. I was talking like this. I had my hand like this. At one point, I felt like I was tearing up. Okay? So, meet people in person, you guys. There is nothing like that personal experience. And hold on, I'm sorry. Let me get this off of here so we can get back to our music. And especially if you feel like you're starting to have some type of feelings for somebody, you need to meet them in person and see what they are really like in person. Because sometimes just normal text messages come across different than if you were talking to somebody. Just the tone of your voice or the inflection in certain words have a whole different meaning when you are talking to somebody other than when you are texting. So I think that, because it's so easy to pick up the phone, okay, it's okay. Yes, to text and talk to the person that you love over the phone and over digital platforms. But if it's a real relationship, there needs to be some real damn interaction going along with it, And y'all let me know if you guys agree or not. But to me, unless I'm agreeing to be in a digital relationship, I'm gonna need more than just your damn texting. You know what I mean? I'm going to actually need for us to go out on some dates together, for us to be in each other's company, So you guys let me know. And Rita Lamb, thank you so much for coming through. And who we got here? Her Spots the Poet. Thank you for coming through, boo. She said exactly. And you say, yeah, yes, girl, that's how I feel. And like I said, I would never put him out there, say his name or anything. But I just said that to say, meet people. You never know. By me talking to him, Her Spots, before I met him, like I said, he was so fine. Like, if we would have just continued talking online, I would have just, thought that was a person. But for me actually going to see about this guy that I find so interesting, I found out that he had an issue, and I don't even think that it was his breath would stink from not brushing his teeth or not having hygiene. I think it was something else going on. I know you guys may have heard of like halitosis or something that happens inside that makes your breath. I really think that's what it was, because it was that bad. I'm like, oh my girl. When somebody talking to you, your eyes tearing up, baby. I couldn't wait to get off of that date. And then after that, that was it. I stopped answering his calls. I probably shouldn't have did it like that, but we're not doing this. You ain't gonna have my damn stomach hurting every time. Y'all know I'm a true. I'm starting to feel my drink a little bit. But hey, if bottom line is I wouldn't have ever known that, you guys, if I didn't go and see. So ladies, it's okay to meet a guy on a dating site. It's okay to do online dating. It's okay to meet somebody on social media. That's fine. It's a good way to meet people that you might not normally meet, but demand. Don't let them keep you there. Don't stay in that damn DM. You know what I mean? Don't stay in that text message. You know what I mean? So that's all that I'm saying. Dwayne P, thank you for coming through to my loco. That is all I'm saying, ladies. We have to demand that, because I think in every situation, regardless of which school you come from, new school or old school, we've all heard the proverbial, a person can only do to you what you allow them to do, right? All the way around. So if you're allowing for him to get away with that shit, that's what he gonna do. If you're allowing for him not to see you, for him not to put in any extra effort, then that's exactly what he's going to do. So I think that a sister that I'm sitting in this topic need to call him on it. What do y'all think? I think that she needs to call him on it. That she needs to just straight up say how she feels and see where it goes from there. Oh, y'all let me know what y'all think on that. Now, our second sponsors for tonight, you guys, is Edible Delights 954. You guys are over on IG at Edible Delights 954. He is the edibles guy. So you guys that are like me, that are cannabis connoisseurs, he have all them good goods, brownies, cereal bars, juices, all kinds of infused goodies. Also, he will have a table set up tomorrow at Love Jones. So you guys that are coming through, make sure to stop by his table, also known as Billy Wonka. Y'all make sure to stop by. And then also Balt Vodka, our official sponsors. Remember, you guys, Balt is black owned. All natural, no GMO, so you never have to worry about waking up with a headache or a hangover. But it is 80 proof. So you will be feeling like TJ feeling. Just smiling, giggling for no damn reason. That is that Balt Vodka. All right. All right, you guys. So, as always, I always like to tell you guys a little bit about what TJ has going on. So, let's see announcements. Tomorrow, Love Jones is Love Jones open mic experience, you guys. We are celebrating 5 years of Love Jones. I am so excited. I am so proud of this platform. It don't seem like it's been 5 years. But I remember just on a whim, starting out, wanting to do one poetry show. It ended up being a great event, and here we are 5 years later, still vibrating love through talent and creativity. At Love Jones, we celebrate the arts through love. We have poets, spoken word artists, comedians, singers, anything basically that uses a mic. And we are all a big family. You know, we love on each other like family. We collaborate. You know, we gain new fans and followers. So you guys that are a fan of the arts, come out and celebrate with us tomorrow. It's going to be an awesome time. We're going to be doing our normal love little celebration as your visionary, your organizer, your motor. I'm also going to be your feature. So I got some hot shit for y'all. Going to kind of take y'all on a TJ Hope Presents, train. So y'all make sure to come and vibe with me. And again, that is tomorrow, May 13th at Crave Restaurant and Lounge. You guys can check my page for tickets. Come through and vibe with me, celebrating 5 years. After that, on the 19th, next Wednesday. So for this next Wednesday, we will be at Greenhouse Cafe. I'm doing an in-person live audience edition. So you guys that are here in South Florida, meet me at Greenhouse Cafe. This is a free event. Don't cost you nothing. I will have free Balt Vodka shots, free raffle tickets just for you showing up. I have a guest host, Mr. Hound Dog, $150. And we are going to be doing a little his versus her perspective on some hot ass topics. So y'all make sure y'all come out live with us. Let us know how you really feel. Ladies, y'all better come back me up, damn it. Come back me up, ladies, on this his and her perspective, After that, and I don't think I have the flyer for this one, but on the 26th, I feel like I'm yelling. Am I? I'm tipsy. Let me turn this down just a little bit. There we go. On the 26th, which is my actual birthday, I will be at the Tongue Speak open mic in Hollywood, and I'm again the feature there. So I'll be bringing the whole TJ Hope Presents vibe to Hollywood 31 Lounge. Y'all make sure to come through for that. The 28th, we'll be doing Eargasm, Poetry and Chill, telling our freaky little secrets through poetry. It is also my birthday and book bash. I told y'all this my month. So, hey, Her Spots, the poet, I see you over there on IG. I do remember how you came to shut shit down last month at Eargasm. So this is my personal invite for you to come back for this one. We are doing a double feature. So y'all know Will Serious. Anybody in the poetry community know Will Serious. He is an extraordinary poet out of Miami, has his own clothing line, has his own wine, and he do not play with the erotic poetry. So me and him will be doing a double feature at Eargasm. Chris Priester will be hosting with the funny. So again, y'all make sure to come through and vibe with me for that. And my last event will be on May 29th for my friends that are in Atlanta. I will be at the Book Boutique in Atlantic Station for a book fest for indie authors. I have a whole table set up and everything. So y'all that are in Atlanta, all my friends in Atlanta, they be sending me the messages. TJ, if I was local, I'd be at every show. All right. I'm coming to y'all city. Now what, damn it? I hope to see y'all there. So y'all make sure y'all come and vibe with me for that. All right. All right, you guys. So we are about finished. Just going to recap the topic and what we're talking about tonight to see if anybody else has anything else to say on the topic. Okay, hold on. I have some comments that I did not see before. Kimberly, thank you for coming through, boo. I saw you got a ticket for tomorrow night. I appreciate your support, Queen, and I'll see you. You said you met a guy online once, and y'all hit it off good. He sounded like Barry White over the phone. Woo! And what? You went to see him. He looked like Bruce, breathing hard and all. I'm done. And Pat say, yes, I will be there. Listen, Kimberly, I don't know if you were here when I was telling a similar story about meeting people online. Man, y'all better go check them people out. Man, do y'all know? I don't know if you guys have seen like this new app that they got that change your whole body shape and everything. Like you take a picture and you put it in this app, it could take your stomach out, it can make your butt bigger. They sending y'all these damn pictures fine as hell. This me. You see them in person, you like, bitch, wait, what the Hey, go and see. But I was saying, y'all, that I did, meet a guy one time online. And he was so, I have a thing for just dark chocolate. Like them Morris chestnut, them Idris Elba types. Like, oh, So he was like that, y'all. Just chocolate with that swag. I'm like, So we talking, vibing, He was out of Boyne. So, we gonna meet. Listen, y'all, we went and met. Yeah, he looked like that. But baby, that breath, man, I couldn't deal. The worst, y'all. Then I'm offering him peppermints and shit. He talking about he good. No, you ain't. You ain't good. When somebody talking to you in your ear, your eyes start tearing up. When during the whole conversation you in this position, it's a problem. Go see these damn people. Go smell them. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that all their hygiene is good. You know what I'm saying? That they smelling like what they looking like. Shoot, my grandma used to say, don't be looking like a lily in the valley, smelling like a cat in a damn alley. But they do that. So yes, check out who you are dealing with. Don't let it turn to a digital relationship to the point where you're texting and talking to this person every day, but there is absolutely no interpersonal interaction. You don't know what they smell like. You know what I mean? You've never touched each other. You know what I mean? You really don't even know what their personality is like other than what they have been putting up for you to see. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that we need to be mindful. Now, Kim and Pat and whoever else I have here, quick question so we could end the live. The lady that sent it in, her question was, she's dealing with a guy that she met online. She's very smitten with them. She feels like they have this great connection, all kind of emotions she's starting to feel. But her thing is she doesn't know where they stand. She has this question like, I don't know what we're doing. Out of the 6 months that they have been talking online, they've seen each other 5 times and had sex 3 of them times. She said that the very first time they saw each other, they got it down. Why? Because she felt like she knew him. Even though that was the first time she saw him, they've been talking. They've been getting to know each other. He's telling her all about his past, stuff he's been through, his family, and she's doing the same. So she feel like this babe. We are building towards something. But she barely sees him. So she wants to know, y'all, what do we think? Like, where could this be going? Now, Pat say, ask him. So for the lady that's saying this topic, she's saying simple. Straight up ask him. Ask him, what it is. What are we doing? What is this? I think that is a good. Pat told me he got another woman. Now, see, Pat, I know that you are my cousin. Because I said something similar. I said, that sounds like a player move to me. Don't hate the player. Hate the damn game. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. Because I said that it might not only be another woman, Pat, it might be 2 or 3 other women. Because think about it, if he can have these so-called digital relationships with 2 or 3 women, we know that men go through this whole phase, where they have to get it out of their system. Most men are just built like that, where they have to kind of sort their oats. They got to kind of just get it out of their system. Because if not, they're not going to be good for any woman. Because even though they're trying to be with one, it's not out of their system. So their head just moving, they got to get it out of their system. So what if he is in that phase where he's in the conquest phase? He is out to make conquest, and he's figuring out, well, damn, during this digital shit, all I gotta do is make sure I'm getting my good mornings in, make her feel special, and then whenever I do get over there, I'm getting some on site. She can't keep, I ain't get to see you. You know what I mean? She all overly emotional, passionate. She already been thinking about that shit for the last few weeks. Ooh, when I see him, I'm gonna tell him. And then you know how that is, that late night pillow talk on the phone. Sitting up there talking about all the stuff they gonna do. So you know how that is. That shit festering in your head. So now it's been a whole month she ain't seen him. And it's festering in her head. Ooh, when I see him, I'm gonna do this, do that. And then that's what happens. First time meeting a man, you all getting your head beat up against the damn headboard. Hey, not to say that anything is wrong with that. We are all adults. But I'm just saying, if, she knows that she really looking for a real relationship, then she might need to just consider that this might not be it. You know what I mean? And Kim, you are agreeing with Pat. You saying, exactly, he with somebody else. So Pat, you say that she should call him morning, noon, and night. Over on IG, Bosspreneur, thank you for joining us. Duck954, thank you for joining us. And she says great advice, right? Call him morning, noon, and night. Now, according to her, Pat, they talk every day. They text every day. They DM every day. Excuse me. They DM every day. So that's what has her feeling so connected to him. She feels like they have these great conversations. They're starting to care for one another. But at the same time, she doesn't see him. Now, Kimberly is saying blow up his spot. Now, I was given some signs that it just might be just that. A digital relationship. I mean, one of them that I put, if you're being promised more time for months and it hasn't happened yet, and then you've never met anybody in his life, like he telling you his bae, but y'all don't spend that much time going, you've never met nobody. Not a friend, a family member, nobody that's close to him. So you don't even really know anything about him other than the good shit that he's telling you, every day when y'all are having these conversations. So ladies, let's not let ourselves get caught up. We know it's 2021. We know everything is turning digital. I went to an event the other day and couldn't even buy nothing at the vendor with cash. We don't take cash. You got cash out or this or that. So, the world is turning into a digital world. So we get it. We get that we might meet people on social media. We get that we might meet people on dating sites or online. But where does it go from there? Do you allow yourself to just be a digital partner? That's cool. If that's what you want, if you only want somebody to text and talk to, that's cool. But if you want more, why are you wasting your damn time? That's my opinion. And you guys know that I'm not an expert. on anything, but I'm real with it. And that's my opinion, I was saying earlier, and this was something that I got from watching Love Dorsey. She Get down on